What's up YouTube, this is Shuttle Boy and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video, we got a brand new unboxing for you guys today. Brand new pair of sneakers I'm really hyped on. Just came in, so let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so basically there's not much of a backstory to this other than I just saw that these re-released again, one of my favorite shoes from this company, like my Grail from this company, I would probably say. And I was super hyped because I did not know these were going to be coming out whatsoever. I heard nothing about these re-releasing this year, and it just came out of the blue. I saw it through an ad, not even from like sneaker news or anything like that. And then I was like, oh, they're probably gone. I look and they're completely, every size is available. So if you want to get a pair of these, I'm sure they'll still be up when this video goes out. So definitely get them. But let's just get into opening this, guys. Alright, so as you can see, we got a pair of Adidas in it. And it's been a long time. I don't remember the last pair of Adidas I got. It might not have been as long as I'm acting, but I don't remember the last time I got a pair of Adidas. And it's definitely the last pair of Adidas I've actually been really hyped about. So this is pretty exciting. I love getting different brands than just the typical Nike, Jordan, stuff like that. It's fun to branch out with your sneaker collection. And like I said, this sneaker here, a Grail of mine. So let's get into opening this. Wow. Bang, bang. This is the Adidas Micro Pacer, and it feels so good to say those words only because we have seen so many renditions in recent history of the Micro Pacer, but not actually being the legit Micro Pacer here. We had some NMD-like ones with Boost. We had a couple other pairs I remember too. That it was just really annoying because it was like, just give us the original Micro Pacer in the original colorway and we will be happy. And that's what they did, and I am so happy for this. Such a quirky sneaker. I mean, just look at it. This is so weird and it has a lot of really cool different details to it. So one thing I do want to point out before we get into the sneaker altogether is it does give you this little handout here, which actually has a picture of the Micro Pacer, and it's actually a little booklet, or it's really not even a booklet, it just opens to a one singular page that gives you the directions or instructions on this shoe. But basically, you heard from the name and basically what I just showed you there, that this has a little bit of some interesting technology to it. It actually has a pedometer in this that basically it checks your paces, your steps throughout the day. It actually tells you how many steps you've taken, and it actually has two buttons here. I really don't even know what the buttons do or anything like that. I've never had a pair in hand. This is so crazy, but this is awesome, guys. I mean, this is the shoe that NMDs were inspired by. Well, the NMDs were inspired by a couple different sneakers, but this is one of them, as you can see with the midsole design here, very similar to an NMD. And this is sweet. I mean, look at the bottom too. Bottom looks a lot like the NMD, or the NMD looks a lot like this bottom, I should really be saying. But super sweet. And then as you can see, it looks very similar to like a slip-on shoe, but it actually isn't. It actually has some Velcro here, which I didn't really know this till semi-recently, that it is not a slip-on shoe, and it actually has full-on laces. It's just covered up then by this shroud that has the pedometer in here, and then it actually has a little slit that I guess you can take out the pedometer if you want. I don't know why you would want to do that, but yeah, there might be a reason. I'm not really sure. I've never used it. I mean, this is pretty exciting. I love sneakers that have this weird gimmicky technology like this. Another sneaker that comes to mind is the RS Computer from Puma, which you actually had this big chunky thing on the back that you'd actually plug it into a computer. Stuff like that is just so awesome to me. Obviously, these technologies are totally phased out. We can just use our phone to check our steps, or you might have a Fitbit or something like that. But it's really cool to see what the future looked like to people back in like the 90s, the 80s, stuff like that. Another thing I do want to show is the shoes are a little bit different. They look very similar pretty much in every other aspect, but the shroud is a little different with the right shoe here. It doesn't have the pedometer. It actually has this little pouch for putting stuff in. I don't know what you would put in it, but it's basically, so then they only needed the pedometer in the one shoe, so they didn't want to put 2 pedometers in the shoe because that would raise the cost of making the shoe, but they have to make the shoe look symmetrical to some degree. So I think it was a good idea to do that when it came to designing it and all. As far as sizing is concerned, I'll put a note down below if this fits me or not, but basically I got a size 11 because Adidas usually fits pretty big compared to Nike, Jordan, stuff like that. My Nikes and Jordans I usually get 11 and a half in. So sometimes with Adidas I do get an 11 and a half, but I decided to go with an 11 because I'd rather have a tight fit than a loose fit, especially with a shoe like this. I really hope this fits me. I mean, I'll let you know in the video if it does, but this is just such a cool sneaker, guys. Luckily, from what I'm seeing still, I mean, I haven't checked in a while, but I think they're still available right now. If you want to go cop them, just go to adidas.com and type in Micro Pacer, and it should be right then and there for you. But yeah, just super excited to own these finally, my Adidas Grail sneaker. Like, the only thing I can think of that I like more from Adidas, or would want more from Adidas, is some kind of Jeremy Scott collaboration. That would be awesome to get a pair of those. But yeah, this is awesome, guys. But that's pretty much going to conclude the video, guys. Please let me know down below what you think of these sneakers, and what's your Adidas Grail. I'd love to hear that as well. And without further ado, guys, that concludes the video. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, guys, and please subscribe if you haven't already for more golf winning, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttle Boy. And this is Shuttle Boy, guys, and I'm out, guys. Peace.